Hi, if you've been checking out our channel, we've been reviewing a lot of Halloween movies to get ready for All Hallows Eve. We started with The Conjuring, we then moved on to Signs. Now we're moving on to more of the nostalgia side of things with Hocus Pocus.
What? My favorite movies of all time.
Let's go into the nitpicks, or the details, I mean. We got Kenny Ortega as the director.
Yep, he's more notably known for doing High School Musical, stuff like that.
We have Bette Midler.
Plays Winnie, Winifred Sanderson.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
I remember having a big crush on her. And
Before
then she became a horse.
Yeah. Kathy Najimy.
Najimy? Yeah.
Najimy.
She plays Mary. Omri Katz, haven't seen him for a while, but he's Max. And then you got Thora Birch from American Beauty. Vanessa Shaw, who's been doing here and there TV shows. Alright, so the plot is 300 years ago, well, before the movie, 3 sisters were accused of kidnapping children, and so they get hung, and before they get hung, they lay out a curse. Yes. And the curse is that they are going to come back if a virgin lights this candle or whatever. Yeah, and then, so this virgin lights a candle, they come back and they're trying to suck the souls out of these children to retain their youth. Yes. The plot is, though, is that they're trying to get all these kids, and they have to, they have until sundown to get a lot of these kids' souls or whatever, their youth, or else they're going to go back to hell or whatever. What ends up happening is they get mad at the, the Max, Danny, and Allison for, stopping them. And so they're just trying to get those 3 in general, instead of just getting any kids and just getting it over with. But it becomes a plot of revenge, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's a really cool movie because it's so nostalgic. It has, like, all of the qualities you'd want in, like, a fun Halloween movie. It's not horror, it's not scary, it's fun. Like Michael Jackson's Thrill. Well, let's go into pros. So, personally, I'm not a huge fan of this movie, but there are some notable things. I think the movie is genuinely fun. Yeah. I also think that the costume design is there. It has a fun, campy Halloween feel to it. Disney, obviously, all over it. It has Bette Midler. She's actually really good. She's so into this role. Yeah, she is. You could tell the whole cast was having a good time with the script. It was awesome. The script is good. The story is cool. I mean, it's not like an Academy Award-winning picture. It's not going to be one of those movies that people will look to in the future and stuff like that. It's just fun, nostalgic cheese. Yes. And it's awesome. And I love it. I personally love that movie. I grew up on that movie, watching it every Halloween, Disney Channel. It has ghosts, zombies. No, not ghosts. It has zombies. One zombie in particular. It has the cat, the immortal cat. Yes. That talks. The witches, they fly, and it's something you don't normally see at that time for fun. Right. And this movie there's some little dark elements to it too, because they suck the soul out of the kid, and then they also imply that they eat them because they are like, I smell children, you know what I mean? And they're like, and they get really hungry, and it's kind of weird. And one of the funnest things in this movie is Bette Midler's song, I Put a Spell on You. And it makes the people dance forever, On to cons. When I was a kid and I watched this, I really enjoyed it. I feel like the nostalgia elements still are there as an adult, but the movie overall, I feel, falls flat now. The performances are incredibly annoying after a while. No, they're doing their job. You're just so picky. It's a movie of high-pitched, annoying witches. It's for kids. I understand. But there's some things that, if you watch a Pixar movie from, the 90s, you're going to sit there and be like, okay, some aspects of this movie are annoying, but the story is so potent that... Yeah, but that's Toy Story. That's meant for adults too. This is for children, and it's Disney. I think this was meant for all audiences, because it's rated PG. But it says parental guidance, so it had to be made for the parents too. Listen, this is not the best of all time. It's not. But if you watched it and you grew up with it, it's one of those things that it just reminds you of Halloween. To be this picky is ridiculous. Anyways, let's go on to rating this. I'm going to be a little harsh. I'm going to give it 2 out of 5 nooses. Because I can't rewatch it now. I feel like the storyline is meh. I've rewatched it every year since I've ever. And I give it 5 out of 5 vacuum cleaners. It's so nostalgic to me. And I love it for that. It reminds me of my childhood, how good Halloween was for me. And I love Halloween in general. So it's one of those fun movies that I can go back to and just enjoy.
Sorry I had to take it apart. I just have to be honest as a critic of movies.
Well,
but
that's
anyways,
about it. Let us know what you think about Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, what do you think? We have one more movie to review for Halloween next week. Up here we have a subscribe thing. Down here we have some stuff in there.
We're on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram.
Check us out.